Hello. Today I'm gonna talk about MTV's cartoon show Downtown, which is amazing, amazing. It was done in 1999, and the cast is so great. I just watched a whole 13 episodes of it. There are only 13 episodes. It's an adult cartoon, and to tell you the truth, I never felt like dialogues of those characters were more organic. No other show which is in present day has so witty dialogue and references to old pop culture and even anime stuff. So yeah, if you wanna check it out, it's on YouTube. You can binge watch the whole series and it will be a blast because some jokes, even to the guy who lives in Poland, get to me so hard I just laugh hysterically at them. And the main cast consists of Alex, his sister Chaka, the friend of Alex, which is Jin, which is Asian, and Goat. Goat is like heavy metal punk or heavy metal enthusiast who drinks a lot and wants to has a lower standards than Alex if when it comes to women. But yeah, all in all, the fantastic cast of characters with unique personalities, not this crappy leftist west side or right side agenda, just normal people going through his adult lives, young adult lives, like they have like 24 years, they are like 24 years old or plus minus more or less, and yeah, they are in this show. The show has some life lessons, but it's never like spell it out for you, so you will grab your pillow and say stop it. It's done in a really interesting way, very witty dialogue, and I have no more to say about it. It's like I would like to see a remake in modern times, but I'm afraid the dialogue won't be as witty as back then, and it will be a lot of problems with doing a remake to this show. And the demographic, the people's demographic won't be large, so the show won't bring any substantial flow of cash to producers. But nonetheless, the MTV show Downtown is amazing. I had a blast watching it, and whoa, some jokes, some references, a reference to Doom 2, a reference to Japanese animation, just anime, the nerds, the cast of nerds, the cast of punks, the cast of goths, the main protagonist Alex. Let's say he is a protagonist because this is his the more there's more time for him, and he has femme fatale. Yeah, femme fatale, just like Batman needs his Catwoman, Alex needs his goth girlfriend, or at the end of the last episode, just a friend, let's say. And those 13 episodes consist of all kinds misadventures in downtown New York City, and the animation is old, but it's like it's like along the lines of Invader Zim type color palette, dark tones, the dark colors, not too much bright color to like in Invader Zim Enter the Florpus, the old look which of animation of drawings. And in this world the Jersey Devil is real. In this world the the mutants from Hills Have Eyes, uh, yeah, they are real, but it's done in such a way that those like aspects of paranormal elements are like jokes, typically at the end of the episodes, or like there's like the imagination aspects. If some character is imagining things, the thing they talk about, and you can see what their imagination uh, provides with the dialogue and manifests those objects. And yeah, the plot is really like about like getting a girlfriend, trying not to be a nerd, but uh, uh, by the end of the day still being one. uh, how to lower your standards uh, when you pick up girls. That's a goat idea of happy marriage or happy gal to have. And yeah, most of those choices are very poor choices, and those young adults still need to figure out what they wanna be. Alex had a great opportunity at university to become engineer and designer for mechatronics and stuff, but refused. He didn't see a point, and now he's stuck in dead end job where income of his paycheck is not tragic, but not great either. So this show is also made for American young adults, or even 20 plus somethings that feel like disoriented and don't know what to do. And you know they have a crappy job, they live in crappy apartment, and their only like escape into to fantasy is provided by comics and action figures and games on old computer, which are not by today times are no longer present, or are sell on very flea markets nowadays. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I must say, adult themes, that's for sure. But this is not like in your face vulgar type of shit. Like, it's not vulgar to the point you feel disgusted by it. It's not that type of show. There are some uh, vulgar things in it. Yeah, that's sure. The whole show has a really dirty aesthetic, but the characters not they swear, but this is the swear words uh, are not their default language. so they can talk like decent, educated people and a little bit cultured. So yeah, and the goth girlfriend of Alex, she has issues. She has issues, and she doesn't realize it. And the most fun character I had a pleasure to experience was Jean character, because she's on much thicker side. She doesn't have like a boyfriend. She knows she's unattractive, but uh, all in all, she is a good, very good friend to Alex, even though more often than not, she is very mean to him. But she wants to just, let him know that some of his ideas are really crappy and he will suffer, but he won't listen to her. And I know just one guy in my life who is very similar to her. Very similar. Maybe more on the dick side, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Yeah, and yeah, the downtown show is very like the cast is very colorful. Everybody in those five or six even people, like you have Alex, you have Chaka, you have you have friend of Chaka, you have Goat, you have Jin. So five people, and we have a goth girl. Let's say six people, more or less. And this is a really fun cartoon. If you are like young adult or you hit almost like 28 or 30 even, it's still a good show. It's still a good show, and the amount of gags, which are not only references to old games, but also Japanese animation, especially back in the day. Those jokes are priceless. Let me tell you, they are priceless, and I'm not gonna even spoil them because I don't recall them word by word. I would need to watch the show again and again to memorize those jokes. But yeah, witty dialogue, great character character portrait of those individuals, and of course they have like pseudonyms like Goat is a heavy metal guy who wears like a jacket with spikes, and I like his design because this is the most dope look I ever witnessed in an old cartoon. He is like an action figure from like some forgotten franchise, and he looks, yeah, he looks really dope, and yeah, he's dripping. He's dripping, and yeah, and what else? What else? Let's say Chaka, the sister of Alex. She is like a popular girl, but more the girl who wants to be popular, and he teases she teases her brother a little, sometimes a little too much. They despise each other from time to time, and it's all good stuff. Good character writing, interaction between those characters. I wish I could write that well, write that well my horror stories, my creepypastas, but it always goes in some other more philosophical direction, and my creepypastas are all in Polish, so nobody will translate them into English. Don't bother even finding the guy who will make English subtitles for my work, let's say. And this is like the first, maybe not the first time, but this is like how dialogues can be very organic, very natural, and they can fit the personality of each character very well. So yeah, they are really well thought out, really well thought out. So yeah, I think this show, if ever w- w- uh, this show, let's say, this show will be impossible by today's standards. And uh, let's be honest, there is less and less adult cartoons who will tackle that topics as downtown MTV's Downtown, like in 1999. Nowadays it's Rick and Morty. Nowadays it's like, you know, Rick and Morty is good. Not, don't get me wrong, but they do they this show is also smart, but they're in the latest episodes of Rick and Morty, the dialogue seems to be a little bit clunkier than in previous seasons. Uh, so yeah, I would like to if cartoons had more like organic dialogues which fit the character. And let's say that, you know this is this what I watched is really something. It's really something. Is an old ass cartoon from 1999, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I love those characters, every bit of it. Even the main cast was like phenomenal, and I searched a little bit in the comments of those episodes on YouTube. It turns out some of the voice actors died like last year. So yeah, but they did a very good job voicing those characters, and it feels, everything feels so natural. So this is like the hidden gem. You must check it out if you feel disoriented in life, if you don't know what your future might bring. The show won't tell you what the correct way is. You need to figure out this on your for yourself. That's basically the clue of the show. And the writing is so clever that even the far leftist or or chronic Democrats will be not smart enough to write that kind of dialogue. So yeah, there this show is really something. And this is all I have to say for Downtown, MTV's Downtown. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I hope you do too. I hope you do too. If you really want to feel this disparity of the world we all live in. But in every story, there is like a little bit of string, a little bit of light at, at the end of the tunnel. And sometimes you just need to go with the flow, or you know let's say figure out on your own what you want to do in life. but everything is changing with time, so better grab the chance when you have it. So yeah, that's the basic lesson of downtown, and how different people with different personalities can be very crappy friends, but still a friends nonetheless. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So see ya.